Good day or evening, dear participants. In this lecture, let us discuss the scope and concepts underpinning the curriculum transformation. My name is Maurice Nkusi, and welcome to the Module 1, Lecture 1. Let us briefly discuss the scope of this Module 1. This module is meant for teacher educators, in-service and pre-service teachers in different parts of the world. It is a guide that consists of concepts, principles, and theories related to curriculum transformation in equality, diversity, and inclusivity, commonly called EDI, as well as activities and tasks that teachers can use in the context of their own localities, cultural settings, and national aspirations. As such, this module will examine how teachers, teacher educators, and pre-service teachers could transform their pedagogical practices to ensure diversity, inclusion, and equality, which will then have a positive effect on student accomplishment. Take note that the objectives of this module are 1. To enable teacher educators and teachers to have a comprehensive understanding of curriculum transformation for enhanced equality, diversity, and inclusivity. 2. To apply the key points of curriculum transformation vis-à-vis the equality, diversity, and inclusivity to local contexts based on identified challenges and to propose solutions. 1. More specifically, the learning outcomes are: by the end of this module, you should be able to 1. Define curriculum transformation, diversity, inclusivity, and equality. 2. Discuss the challenges faced by teachers in curriculum transformation. 3. Explain the theories, principles underlying curriculum transformation. 4. Compare and contrast various elements that form the frameworks for curriculum transformation. 5. Analyze pedagogical methods for a transformed curriculum. Now, let us focus on the conceptual clarification of this module, focusing on the curriculum transformation in equity, diversity, and inclusivity. Curriculum needs to be updated considering new research and contemporary demands for its content to remain fresh and relevant. It must entail the presentation of original theories and concepts related to expanding fields of study, global issues, and technology advancements. This module will cover aspects of curriculum transformation vis-à-vis EDI that will enable teachers to support the development of students' understanding of the necessity to internalize the equity, diversity, and inclusivity as a way forward to a better, equitable, and inclusive world. Curriculum reform is an ongoing process worldwide, but there are still gaps that need to be addressed, as some researchers like Guidard or Muller and Scherer have mentioned in their respective work. One of the main gaps is the deep inequality in schooling opportunities and outcomes for young people in the developed and developing world. This gap has historically been around 100 years, and if we continue doing what we are doing, it will not close. Another gap is the need for a radical transformation of the educational system, rather than just an upgrade. Additionally, there is a need to adapt the curriculum to meet the needs of all students and bridge equity gaps. Finally, a lack of fidelity with the curriculum hinders alignment between classes in the same grade and grade levels, which can hinder effective implementation. These gaps need to be addressed to ensure that all students have access to quality education that prepares them for the future. Based on responsive pedagogy, as Barnes and Callops in 2019 highlighted, and the new set instructional approaches, the revised curriculum mostly emphasizes learning centricity instead of more conventional approaches, such as learner-centric or teacher-centric methods. The learning-centered approach encourages the use of various active learning techniques like group projects. Take note that learning centricity is the degree to which an educational approach focuses on the learning outcomes and standards that students are expected to achieve. A high learning centricity means that the teacher, curriculum, instruction, and assessment are all aligned and oriented towards helping students acquire and demonstrate specific and measurable knowledge and skills. A low learning centricity means that the teacher, curriculum, instruction, and assessment are more flexible and responsive to the individual interests, abilities, and identities of students. Learning centricity is one dimension of comparing different educational approaches, such as the learning-centered and learner-centered approaches, as Weimer in 2013 argued. Another element that aids in engaging and personalized educational possibilities is the use of technical tools and electronic resources. Diversity and inclusion should be prioritized when transforming curricula. This responsibility includes ensuring that all students, regardless of their cultural background, identity, or academic level, feel included and welcome. The following are benefits of a transformed curriculum. First, let us consider the international workforce with enhanced diverse skills. You are probably already aware that employers in today's global market seek potential hires from a diverse pool of educational and professional experiences. Schools and other educational institutions may be able to better prepare their students for success in today's increasingly diverse and interconnected world by fostering diversity, inclusion, and equality in the classroom, as Ilyasin argued in 2020. Secondly, let us consider the reduced discrimination by promoting social justice and equality. In fact, students can learn to value and accept one another's distinctive talents when there is more diversity, inclusiveness, and equality in the classroom. This can help reduce instances of bias and discrimination. Students who are instructed to value and celebrate diversity are more likely to advocate for underrepresented groups and to behave less discriminatorily than students who are not taught these skills. Schaefer, 2019. Thirdly, let us consider the personal growth, development, and fosters civic engagement. Schools and colleges can assist students in reaching their full potential when they provide an environment that welcomes students from a variety of backgrounds to learn and grow together. Students are more likely to acquire empathy and compassion, as well as a more expansive worldview when they are given the opportunity to be exposed to a variety of experiences and points of view. A school environment that prioritizes diversity, inclusion, and equality all lead to increased student participation in civic life and activities. Fourthly, why an equitable society to improve academic performance? Diversity, inclusion, and equality in education contribute to the development of a society that is more just and equitable by calling into question the existing power structures and fostering social change. To better prepare students to be agents of social change and to contribute to the creation of a more equal and just world, educators should emphasize the importance of appreciating and respecting individual differences. In conclusion, one of the goals of curriculum transformation is to create learning environments and experiences that are equitable, diverse, and inclusive for all students. Equity, diversity, and inclusivity are interrelated but distinct concepts that can be defined as follows. O. Equity refers to the principle and practice of ensuring that all students have fair and equal access to educational opportunities, resources, and outcomes, regardless of their social, cultural, or personal backgrounds and characteristics. O. Diversity refers to the recognition and appreciation of the variety and complexity of human identities and experiences, such as race, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, religion, language, ability, and culture, among others. O. Inclusivity refers to the creation and maintenance of a safe, respectful, and supportive learning community that values and embraces the differences and similarities among students and teachers, and fosters a sense of belonging, participation, and engagement for everyone. Therefore, equity, diversity, and inclusivity are essential for curriculum transformation because they enable the development of more relevant, responsive, and respectful curricula that address the needs, interests, and aspirations of all students and prepare them for living and working in a diverse and complex world. Equity, diversity, and inclusivity also promote the enhancement of academic excellence, social justice, and democratic citizenship in education. Finally, be aware that you have some activities to work on after you thoroughly revise this lecture. 1. If you have any question or challenges with any of the concepts discussed in this lecture, please use the discussion forum to pose questions and answer other participants' questions as well. Use the discussion forum in this module to engage with your peers in this course. I wish you good luck and see you again during the following Lecture 2.